Hello. How you doing? It's Wednesday, and yet we had tacos. Mom was trying to figure out what to have, and she showed me all these wraps that she bought that are low carb and everything else, and I'm like, "Well, we could have tacos." I mean, it's Taco Wednesday, right? And then she started talking about seasoning, and I don't have a little packet and all that nonsense, and I'm like, "Pfft, whatever. You have seasonings in the drawer. I can do this. I made nachos for you on Superb Owl Sunday, and you loved them. You said I outdid myself. Well, it can't be too spicy because meow meow. I'm like, yeah, I know. I didn't make them too spicy before. I can do this. So I made it, made the tacos, got to use my new veggie chopping thinger that I got from Temu. Sure, Michael, you are on time. It's amazing. Um, and so we had tacos and they were delicious. But that was not how I woke up. I woke up this afternoon. I mean, let's be real. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Since we're a minute and a half into it. Time to go live, 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 time to go live. Yeah. Theme song by Summer Savage. Yeah, I woke up this afternoon, whatever, my morning, shut up. And I heard voices that were not my mom or my stepdad, so I went upstairs and shambled on into the dining room looking for coffee, headed toward the kitchen. Full zombie. And saw a very, very good family friend of ours who's been a family friend since she used to be real good friends in high school with my sister. And she just stayed a friend of the family. And she looked at me and I'm like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And she said, "Yeah, you look much more awake at night." Apparently, she's been watching the show. So if you're here tonight, I won't name drop you. I won't out you. I know you're lurking. But if you're there and you're listening, step away from Amazon. You've already taken your sleeping pill. There, I've said it. All right, let's say hello to some people. All right. Miss By God Georgia, here she is. Susan P says morning. Hef says, hola. Hef, we're so glad you're back. You doing all right, baby? We're worried about you. There we go. There we go. Miss Sunrise Dawn got him out. Shawn Michael is, in fact, on time. Hello, Susan P. I think I might have said that. Susie Oberholtz. You might fall back asleep, but you're here. Well, you know what? I'm glad that you're here. I'm sorry that you're still awake, but I'm glad that you're here. Let's see. Mark Hardman. Hey, sugar. Good to see you, too. Maya. Maya's here. Hi, Maya. Kimberly Gabaldon is here. Hello. Tori Magoo just finished. You know, I was sitting on that channel forever and she never came on. Was it something I said? Was it about me being dead agented? I don't know what happened, but she didn't go live on the one that I was watching. Shit, Barb. Nicole Yonker. Nicole Yonker's here from South Africa. All right, we got loyalty before royalty, and excuse me, we have not met, but there are rules that I don't know that I've laid down about calling me young lady. I'm afraid you're going to have to divulge some information about yourself before you do that. I got to tell you, and I've always bridled against that, even when I was, because it sounds condescending to me. And it may not be meant that way, but that's the way it feels. Because very rarely do older women refer to males as young man, unless they're trying to assert some sort of dominance or power. It's usually like a teacher or a nun or something like that who's going to bust out the young man, or a mom. But women get young lady forever. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to see some credentials, because I will tell you that the only person that I allowed to call me young lady without fighting them on it was Doug. And he allowed me to call him young man because we were the same age. He was just a couple months older than me. So, you know, being on that even keel, we were kind of allowed to throw that back and forth. But I'm very touchy about that one. And you didn't know. So please don't go crazy thinking that I'm all like offended and stuff. I'm not. But I just had to mention, I'm going to have to see some credentials. I'm going to have to learn a little bit more about you before I decide whether or not that's acceptable in my house. Just saying. Women are weird. We're so picky about stupid shit, aren't we? Miss Sunrise, we're helping you scoop the litter box in? Lord, I can't even imagine how many you might have. Mind Candy. Hello. Good to see ya. Good evening. Hef, you just woke up from a nap. I got home from a funeral, ate, and damn, fell out. The last 2 days exhausted me. Girl, I bet they have. I'm really glad you're here. I am real glad you're here. And Casillas. I've had these conversations at least 100 times with my mom before she passed. I literally wanted to put the garage door on my head after I was done trying to explain. Hang in there, lady. Girl, I'm trying. Hey, Joe. Hey, Carrie Ann. Good to see you. You know what I'm not going to do? Sing the song. You're welcome. I bet you get it all the time, don't you? Doot. Who else we got? Looking for people. Ah, yes. Hello, friend of Cricket's family. We are glad you're here. I'm so glad that you find the sound of my voice something soothing to help you fall asleep. That makes me happy. Unless I should be offended to think that I'm boring. But I don't think that that's the case. So, yeah, otherwise you would have told me. If you're that, we have that kind of friendship. You can tell me that shit. We're cool. I'm just glad you're here. I mean, she's a sister K-pop fan. She and I went to go and see George Michael on the Faith tour together. I mean, it was or was it Faith? I Want Your Sex? What did they call that tour? I don't know. I came away with a t-shirt that said "Explore Monogamy" on the back, and it was scandalous that I wore it to high school, even though apparently nobody knew what monogamy meant. Whatever. Jojo, hey, how are ya? You just stepped away from Amazon too, Susie? Good job. Good job. Don't Amazon after you've taken your sleeping med. Like I can be one to talk. My mom saw something on Temu in an ad, but she won't shop from Temu. Since I do, I'm like, "Mom, just tell me about the shirt, okay?" Because she keeps sweating this shirt. And I'm like, "Just tell me about the damn shirt." Well, I found it tonight. Had to get it for her, so. Hello, Gretchen Only. Good to see you. You lovely person. Hey, y'all. Hey, Jen. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Mystery Amazon boxes are a gift from God, I think. Well, I mean, either God or the Ambien Walrus, one of the two. Yeah, no Temu shopping, Susie. Aw, Maz. Hi, baby. You're allowed to be sleepy. It's okay. I'm I'm glad that you showed up, but please don't strain yourself on my part, sweet pea. You don't have to. You don't have to. I love that you showed up, but I know how much it kicks your ass because it's already 2:15 in the morning where you are. So it's all right, baby. It's all right. I'm glad you're here, though. Lara and DOA went over there and gave her a tutorial. Oh, I know. I was watching. We got yelled at by Lara because we were doing hashtag free DOA socks, and she was mad about it. We appreciate you, Hef. Duchess Diana. Hi. Duchess Diana. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, had to get my Michael on for a moment. It was brief. It was brief. I got past it. Ooh. Cricket question. What do you think of the biggest cruise ship, Icon of the Seas? Is it worth it or overhyped? It seems so big and overwhelming. Never cruised, but wondering your thoughts. I have some thoughts. I've not been on it, but I will tell you that Royal Caribbean generally tends to be super overpriced. The prices are high. The prices are too damn high. Um, but they're building these big old bitches of the sea. Um, and yeah, it gives you some more options, and that's kind of cool, but then again, I don't know why somebody would go on a ship and want an interior facing balcony that, like, it doesn't face the ocean. When you go out on your balcony, you're looking down at, like, um, a thoroughfare where people go and staring right across at other balconies. I don't understand that. It seems to defeat the purpose. I'm like, you could just live in a high rise in a big city and get the same effect. So when I get a balcony on a ship, I want to be facing outward. I want to see the ocean. That's why I'm on a ship, to be on the ocean. And if I spend all of my time looking in toward the inside of the ship, then it kind of defeats the purpose. Then why am I on the ocean? Why am I bobbing around in the sea? Um, Granted, Royal Caribbean does offer a lot of things um, on their ships: ice skating, bumper cars, rock wall. Some others do have a zip line, but they do have a zip line. Flow riders, surf simulators, um, the iFly skydiving simulator, like Hux went to for his birthday. They have those on some of their ships. Um, ice skating shows and aqua theater shows with like high diving and acrobatics, and they're all going flippity flu and craziness. Yeah, they have that on their ships. They have Johnny Rockets on their ships. I've had lunch on one of their ships when I went on a ship tour. And my impression of it was, this is the meal that you're serving to people who you want to sell your product? Why would you have us tour an old, broke ass ship who needs to go to dry dock and then serve us this lunch if you want us to sell your product? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. Um, so, but they sell, right? So, I guess there's a market for it. And they have like multi-level suites that are like 2 and 3 stories. They're crazy. Their suites are astonishing. But I mean, I don't know a whole lot of people who want to pay what, $18,000 for a week plus. If you need a suite on a ship with a grand piano or a baby grand piano in it, I'm happy to sell it to you. But I don't know that that's necessarily my cup of tea. A lot of people dig it. There are some people who love the crap out of Royal Caribbean, and that's cool for them. The best part about the cruise industry is that there is something for damn near everybody. I'd like to check out, I don't know that Icon is really gonna do it for me. I'd like to check out Wonder of the Seas. I'd like to check out maybe one of the Oasis class ships. Oasis of the Seas or Allure of the Seas. Basically, if it ends in of the seas, it's a Royal Caribbean ship. Um, I'd like to check them out. I'd like for them to prove me wrong. But so far, I mean, they're huge, and it's kind of amazing to watch them maneuver those massive, massive bitches so precisely into their berthing spot at the port. But I don't know. I want to be wowed. And having not sailed that line, but having done a ship tour and had lunch on that line, I'm not sure that I would. So, yeah, that's that's my particular thoughts. I've probably gone on too long about this, but I could talk ship literally all night long. You had to refresh it before Tori came on. Okay, Heather McLaughlin is here. Hey, girl. Oh, that explains a lot. I use young lady and young man all the time. However, I am a mom and a teacher. Yeah, I can't. I can't. Your credentials. I'm not sure what's going on here. Is that a misshapen nutsack? Is that really weird cleavage? I'm trying to figure what's going on here, Mr. Mark. I'm at an age where young lady is sounding good these days. It's a good thing at 62. Fair. Only 190 days until the cruise. We definitely got Read the Riot Act in Reese's Live tonight. Well, you know what? I don't necessarily know that we all did because, you know what? If you're not worried about it, if that's not the kind of thing that you do, then you can let it pass on by. I have to be up early tomorrow, but I don't want to go to bed. No. Don't wanna. Stupid bed. I'm sorry, honey. Up early again tomorrow? You had to be up early today. That's so gross. Yes, I did just invoke the George Michael. And I'm going to be blaring some Freedom 90 in just a few days for a very specific reason. I'm going to dance around up in this bitch all by myself. Gotta have you an electric litter box. Okay. Oh, care for JC. Good evening. Was up all night last night. I'm so sorry, darling. Just restless. Better tonight since I slept all afternoon. Good. It was the I Want Your Sex tour. Okay. Yeah, that was a damn good tour is what it was. And Hummingbird. Hi, lady. We thought about those, but some of our cats would be terrified of them. Some of them? Remind me again, please. Remind me again how many felines you have, because I'm feeling like it's significant. I just can't remember the exact number. Please remind me. Midweek drop in. Hi. Hey, Talitha. Good to see ya, Shy Guy. Good morning, Ms. Ekblama. Yeah, you are busted, Susie Oberholtz. Hell yes, you are. Do 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 do. May as well do the first one of the night. Zinu Marlina. Everybody partake. It's getting better. I did it a little bit better earlier today, but it's getting better. It's getting better. No way, Jojo. Shut the fuck up. You know what? I bought those same damn things. I bought the same ones. What color did you get? I don't remember what color I got. I think I got the white ones. I probably wanted the black ones, but I think I got the white ones. I don't know. I'll find out when they show up because I don't remember. I don't remember. What happened in Reese's chat was that she popped off big time about women thinking that they could grope men, even though they get mad about men groping women without permission. And she popped off about how that shit's not going to happen on the cruise, or she is going to name and shame some bitches. Like, to security. She was fierce about it. Why was Laura mad about your wanting the socks back? Because apparently DOA's face and demeanor was not properly somber, and Tori was trying to tell a story. But Laura kept shouting in her ears. So I'm like, fuck, man, I don't... Bro. She needed to go and smoke. Hey, y'all. Hey, the not so graceful swan. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. Welcome back. Midnight Temu shopping, the feeling when you open the mail and know you had a plan with the things you ordered but have absolutely no clue what it was. But I do have some clue most of the time. However, the pink t-shirt that I received in yesterday's package, I'm really baffled by. The writing on the back I can get behind, but I'm not sure about the color. I don't know why I chose that. Reese is coming into her own and drawing her boundaries. She was talking about how women seem to think they're licensed to just rub up onto a man without consent. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, no interior facing balcony. Thank you. Speaking of balconies, has anyone knocked off the people who are holding mine and Jilbo's balcony hostage? Not yet, because I keep calling. I keep calling, Barb, because that's all I can do. I can't wait list it, so I keep calling. So far, no change. No, her chat didn't get creepy. We can go for a cruise on my kayak, way better than a yacht. No, 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 no. No. I mean, have fun. Enjoy. I'm not here to yuck your yum when it comes to that, but no. Thank you. I'd rather go to Disneyland. There was that song talking about Disneyland, and we had to riff on it all the time. Like everything that happened, we would end with, I'm going to Disneyland. I just broke my fucking arm. Now I'm going to Disneyland. So it just kind of become a thing for a while, just like, I just stubbed my stupid toe. I'm going to Disneyland. Yeah, it's amazing. Do, do, do. Yes, Rosalind, if I'm on the ocean, it's to see the ocean, see the waves. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Charmichael consents to consent for the win. Hell yeah. I don't understand having a balcony that you can't smoke on. Unfortunately, Nicole Yonker, you can't smoke on any of the balconies on the ship. But you can vape. Yeah, there are definitely places for you to smoke, Summer Savage. I would go crazy being nickel and dime the whole trip on a Royal Caribbean cruise, but I'm not loaded either. Girl, if you think Royal Caribbean nickel and dimes you, do not go on MSC. Do not. What about Virgin Cruises? How do they stand out? In many ways. First of all, there are no children. There's nobody under 18 allowed on a Virgin Cruise. Second of all, because of that, they're allowed to do certain things like the ice cream shop on board is called Lick Me Till Ice Cream. They have drag queen brunches. They have a drag queen hosting karaoke. Their Scarlet Night party is freaking amazing. Sodas and other basic beverages, coffee, tea, water included. Wi-Fi, basic Wi-Fi is included. Gratuities are included. All of these things are included in your cruise fare. As a matter of fact, when you get to your cabin, there is a carafe of still water and a carafe of sparkling water, and they refill those bitches twice a day. I drink a lot of water when I'm on a Virgin cruise. There are no single-use plastics on board, but there are plenty of spots where you can just go and get things. Oh, all the specialty dining also included on a Virgin voyage. You want to go to the steakhouse? Cool. You want to go to Korean barbecue, the first Korean barbecue at sea? Cool. You want to go to Mexican? Cool. You want poke bowls in the middle of the day? Cool. Included in your cruise fare. And delicious. You need a tomahawk steak? And let's be real, nobody needs a tomahawk steak. Then you're going to pay a little bit extra. You want a fresh seafood tower with like oysters and crab claws and all that shit? You're going to pay extra. But for a standard steak in the steakhouse, included in your cruise fare. Roasted bone marrow appetizer included. Delicious. Amazing. I have so many photos. I've sailed Virgin 3 or 4 times now, and I love them. I do remember you dubbing them fat ass of the seas. Yeah, the Oasis ships. Woo! They were big. Let's see what else we got. Typo. Okay. The so funny. Is that a misshapen nutsack? Yeah. Sorry, Mark. Would like to check out Princess, but probably stay loyal to Carnival. That's okay. You know what? I can say my very first cruise was on Princess, and it was amazing. It was amazing. It's what won me over to cruising because I didn't think I was going to like it. When I'm not so far behind, I'll tell that story. Good evening, Hanger Sacto. Thank you very much. That's a very good 2-year-old voice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, Barbara's up late enough. Yay! Hi, honey. Oh, Rosalind's getting them out. Very nice. Are you talking about my pick? I was attempting an artistic represent. No, honey, I was talking about Mark Hardman, sweetheart. You can totally pull off the little kid voice. Yes, I can. Voice work, girl. I know. I need to get a reel together. And I don't know how I will do that because I need to find a way to make it happen. And it's not like I don't have anything else going on in my world. Hey, Cinderella's glass slipper. Good to see ya. Welcome to the Dirty Stay-Ups. There, that's better. Very nice. Nice cleavage. I'm impressed. 15. I knew it was a sizable amount. 15. Woo. Artistic rendering of Barb's tatas. Very nice. My daughter has 17 cats and her first baby is on the way. Holy toxoplasmosis. Good morning, Chow and Chad. Good morning, Sylvia Davila. Good to see you. With Temu, it might change anyway. Of course, Rosalind. Of course. 1 box per cat plus 1. That's a lot for Dawn. It wasn't you, Hef? It wasn't you that said the thing that scared Alan Ballantyne? I don't know what got him agitated. I don't know why he has the agites. No idea. No ship groping. That's right, Hanger Sacto. SPTV Never Ends is here. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Shar, the only thing that happens if they don't get a balcony room is that they don't get a balcony room. They're stuck in their interior. That's what happens. But they're not going to spend a whole lot of time in their room anyway. it will be your 10th grandchild. Holy crap in a basket, and Hummingbird. Was what the song in Almost Famous? Did I sing a song that was in Almost Famous? I don't know. I've been looking at Google Maps to see if there was a place I could walk all the way around the Vegas org. No go for me, but also that place is filthy. Ew. I guess not surprised. Not safe. Norwegian is your favorite, Barbara? Norwegian's pretty good. I don't know. I really like Princess, but I do like Norwegian as well. There are no virgins allowed on a Virgin cruise? Certainly there are. There are just no children allowed on a Virgin cruise. Not necessarily. They don't have to be. And because of the other stuff that you have to pay for on other cruise lines, it actually winds up working out value-wise. Yeah, I've sailed them a lot. Artsy Tartsy is here. Did I say hi? My emojis have disappeared. It's okay, honey. I ain't mad at you. It's Retired Red. Hello. Jilbo Baggins. Hi. Hi. Good night. Good night. Sleep sweet. Rest well. Then how come we're not going on a Virgin cruise? Because you know how many people would bitch if we were going on a Virgin cruise? The initial cost versus the value, people would lose their minds. They're already screaming about the prices on this one. So I'm doing the best I can with what I got, y'all. But there's no reason we can't change things up for next year. You know there's going to be another sailing. Inclusive is good, Rosalind. Just entering, although it sounds like I'm leaving. Okay, Jilbo. Yeah, a tomahawk steak does feed at least 2. Virgin with Me is on your bucket list, Talitha? Man, it's amazing. It's so good. You'll pay extra for a tuna taco? Boy, if that was I gotta tell you, if I had $1 for every time I've heard that. Yeah, Norwegian Cruise Lines, I hear you. How come we aren't saying Virgin? And Casillas, you want somebody to book you on Virgin? Girl, I can do it. Yes, Rosalind, try Virgin. Had to send you a pic. I found a little funny, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Okay, good to know. Jilbo, I'm sorry that you're so sick. That stinks. My parents cruised with Norwegian like 20 years ago. They had a good experience. Which cruise line is your fave? For me, and this is just for me personally, my favorite cruise line is Virgin. I like a lot of the different cruise lines for a number of different reasons. I like Princess. I've sailed Princess twice. I like Celebrity. I like Carnival. MSC, honestly, I don't care if I never sail them again. For me, Virgin is my favorite. But there are a number of factors that cause that to be a thing. When I talk to my clients, the big thing is that I have to qualify them. I have to find out what they're into. I have to find out what kind of things that they like to do, what they're interested in, where they want to go, what their price point is. There's a whole lot of factors, and sometimes I've had to take people on damn near a guided meditation just to figure out what they wanted to do with their cruise because or with their vacation because they didn't know. And I'm happy to do that. But I will say, I've had good experiences on Norwegian. I like Norwegian. Shit, all of those videos on my YouTube of me singing with Les Getrex and Creole Cookin', those are on Norwegian Breakaway. I have good times on Norwegian, don't get me wrong, but my ultimate fave, currently, Virgin, hands down. Just out of curiosity, why did you choose Carnival instead of Virgin? Cost? Yes. Yes, lead-in cost, 100%. Do, do, do. Red took a breaky. I think some folks don't know how to read a room. Well, that's very possible. Rick Spicer. You all seem happy this evening. Nice. May I ask what the queue is about? Thank you, Rick. Heading to bed. Okay, Rick, what the queue is about, people have changed their profile pictures in support of Tommy Scoville's friend Q, who had an ischemic stroke, and they're just trying to show support. And you guys already got it. Thank you. I'm sorry that your emojis have disappeared, Artsy Tartsy. That stinks. If I was going to take my elderly parents on a cruise to Alaska, what would you recommend? I would recommend that you call me. And I would also recommend either Princess or Holland America for Alaska. No children. Here's the good part about it, Charmichael, is that our cruise is happening right after the kids go back to school here in the US. So hopefully there's going to be a minimum of children. Timber June, hi. Good to see ya. 15 grandnieces and nephews? Lord Jesus. People just don't see the full value like you do. I'm so happy to have you. Oh, honey, thank you. Care for JC, when's the best time to cruise to Alaska? It's one of my bucket list items in what counts as summer for the US. So Alaska season starts, I want to say like May, June, and it goes through September. You want to be in the summer because that's when Alaska is going to be the most tolerable temperature wise. It's when you're going to experience the most glacier calving and be able to see some super cool stuff. And you might be able to catch migrating whales as well. And even if it's chilly, if you're in like Glacier Bay and you're in amongst these massive things, they're going to come around and serve like warm broth on deck so you can watch the stuff. They'll have naturalists on board explaining to you what you're seeing, pointing out wildlife, doing all sorts of cool stuff. There are a lot of options. And the other thing too is that you can actually do a cruise tour, which is you you either cruise up to Alaska, get off the ship, get on a train, and go to a lodge somewhere, like a wilderness lodge in Kenai or, whatever. And you can see cool stuff and you can hang out at the lodge and then you fly home. Or you can fly up, go to the lodge first, and then take a train back in, get on the ship in like Anchorage, and then sail down. There are a lot of different options, but you can do, more Alaska interior stuff on the tour portion. and then you can see all the cruisy stuff along the shoreline and go to, like, Ketchikan, and there's a pile of different places that you wind up going. Um, but you can do that, and so you kinda get the best of both worlds with it. Not cheap, but amazing. It's really one of those once in a lifetime experiences for sure. Can't handle bones in my meat. I prefer not having meat at all. Fair enough. Do 16 great nieces and nephews. Mm-mm. Virgin is amazing. It's very classy. SPTV Fanny. Hi. Good morning. I'm catching up. I think indoor balconies are for making sure you are seen, like old theaters when you went to see and be seen instead of watching the play. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I do love me some Vegas too. It's been a while. What are some of our shore excursions? Oh, there are so many options. There are so many options. I'm assuming on both Aruba and Curacao, there's going to be some kind of a party bus situation that's going to like tour you around and feed you a lot of rum punch. There's going to be beach and snorkel days. There's going to be more intensive snorkeling days. There'll be city tours. There'll be something where you just go and hang out at the beach. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities. I haven't scheduled any group shore X's yet just because I've got other things on my plate before I get there. But yeah, the possibilities are endless. And if you download the Carnival Hub app, or if you're looking around on Carnival's website with your booking number, you can actually create a login and sign in. You might be able to rummage through some of the shore excursions that are available in all 4 ports that we're visiting. You are a travel therapist, Sometimes I actually am. This is true. Please call me Rosalind, and anybody else, Care for JC, whoever, you know what? Get in touch with me. I have seen Emma Cruises, Nicole Yonker. Yes, I have. Um, yeah, get in touch with me because, this is what I do. My job is to know this stuff. I'd do a Virgin cruise with you, Crick. Maybe we could do a smaller one. They're so much fun. They're such a stinking blast. The train was fantastic into Canada. Okay, Barbara, I see you. Yeah. My dad took a helicopter ride way into the wild and fly fished for catch and release salmon on his Alaskan cruise. I want to do that. You know what? You can even cook your catch on some of the shore excursions. You can go fly fishing or you can go like boat fishing and you can bring your catch back to the ship and the chefs will cook it for you. That is actually an option on some cruise lines. Didn't know there were so many options. Thanks for the info. That's what I'm here for. It's what I do. Bone and meats are yummy. Bone and meats are gross. Okay. All right. Now y'all are unloading, reloading the dishwasher with me. Right on. That's fine. Snorkeling sounds fun. I love snorkeling. I love snorkeling. I love being able to just flap around and wave at all the fishies and say hello. So going to the dive-in movies? Hell yes, Barb. Hell yes. The dive-in movies are great. I wish now that I had you to help with my niece's honeymoon. They paid so much to go to fucking Mexico. Yeah. Yeah. If you gotta have a professional on your side, man. I keep telling people, but they're like, no, we can book it ourselves. Okay. That's cool. Book it yourself. I don't know who you're gonna call in the middle of the night when something goes wrong, but it ain't gonna be me. Keep trying, though. All inclusive. I'd be interested to know where they went, but also know that when you're dealing with a travel advisor who is linked in with a big network, that we can usually get really good deals, and we can get, special perks or maybe extra discounts or whatever at the all-inclusives, on some of the ships, on group cruises, river cruises, friggin' whatever, If you book it yourself, you're running risks that you don't need to. Speaking of running risks, I think it's time. Mainly because I'm getting cotton mouth. It's time for night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Sip first so the melatonin doesn't stick. Aw, Jilbo, one of your cats is tapping your shoulder, wanting attention. That's so cute. Stayed at a new place called Artisan or something like that. Wait. Punta Playa? Playa just means beach. Do you mean Punta Plata? Puerto Plata? Punta Arenas? I'm gonna need help. I don't know if Punta Playa is a place any more than Makanga is. Yes, please recommend people who are traveling. Send them all to me. And I will be soon. I just have to create the damn thing. I have to build the damn website. But I do have a new business email address. I own the domain. I did the thing. I'm working on getting myself established. Right now, like I said, I found a guarantor. I've been trying to make everything happen so that I can be back up on my feet, operating independently, rocking that Phoenix life, rising from the ashes, yo. That's what we do. And I've been, getting together the activation fee to do things all by myself. And just been, every day, just kind of doing the thing, little bit, getting done what I can get done. Zoom calls and filling out forms and The idea of building my website from scratch kind of has me terrified because I don't have a vision in my head of what it's going to look like. But that'll come. I'm sure it'll come. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, yeah, new things are coming. New things are coming. So, soon enough, I will be able to have contact information for for everybody. Wait, what? Dive-in movies? Yeah, they have a giant movie screen by the pool, and you can sit in the pool, stand in the pool with your drinks. You can get popcorn. You can hang out. You can sit in one of the loungers by the pool. They have blankets. And yeah, watch movies at night when the evil day star isn't out trying to fry people and give them cancer and everything. It's amazing. You're a little orange stripy boy, mister. Aw, mister. I boop your snoot. You love the Maconga story, Cinderella's glass slipper? I know, it's one of my favorites. Why do you feel weird, Miss Anne Hummingbird? Any cruises allow pets? Amusingly, yes. Not many, but I will answer that as soon as I finish answer this. What ashes I be rising from? My former business partner decided to go scorched earth and chose not to tell me that she was doing so. It was more of a your friendship is really valuable to me, and I'm going to help you get situated independently. We're just going to kind of separate things professionally because friendship valuable, meow meow. Um, and then I found out a couple of Fridays ago that she had lied to me. I didn't hear from her for literally months, and I found out that she lied to me and was actually not planning on helping me get situated at all. She just walked away from it and said, "Oh, well, blah, blah, blah. I should have sent you emails. I wouldn't have been CC on any of that." And when I was talking to blah, blah, they said, "Yeah, that's not how it works." Um, so I found out very quickly that, yeah, I'm going to have to get some shit going on my own. And it has incurred a great number of costs, domain, activation fee, email, everything else, um, so that I can well and truly unfold my little wingies and do this shit on my own. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to have to get whole new business cards. I'm going to have to design my website, but it's all going to be mine. I'm no longer a division of. It's just mine. Go away travel is mine. All mine. And I'm happy for it. But, I've risen from other ashes before. I can do it now. I have my merit badge. I have my phoenix. We rise. We burn. We rise. Any cruises allow pets? Yes. Cunard. Playa Mujeres. Yes. Island of the Women. Yes, that is a place. I'm familiar. I've been to Playa Mujeres. It's what is it? Just off of Cozumel. Playa Mujeres. It's lovely, lovely place. Grackles are sassy. Ooh, they're sassy there. Um, any cruises allow pets. Cunard Line. More specifically, Cunard Line ships going transatlantic between New York and Southampton. They do allow pets. Now, granted, the pets do have to have a veterinarian's clearance to travel. They have to be up to date on all of their vaccinations, but and you do have to pay for them, but they can travel. There are kennels. There are people who will take care of them. Um, they get to frolic and play in their own particular area of the ship. You can visit them every day if you would like. Any other cruises? Not so much. But Cunard, specifically Cunard Transatlantic, New York to Southampton and back. Yes, you can bring pets. And yes, I have actually booked that. Dunno, just feel weird. Jilbo, Anne, I hope you guys don't feel weird because of anything that I have said, because I love all y'all. I'm so happy y'all are here. Which cruise line is best for people with disabilities? Yes. They're all great. Honestly, they do their best, all of them, to make sure that people with disabilities are welcome. But Gretchen, I will send you um one of the things that I noticed. Okay, every cruise line is going to have accessible bathrooms, they're going to have accessible cabins, they're going to do everything they can. Many of them have lifts into and out of the pool, mechanized lifts, so that people who um can't necessarily navigate the steps into the pool will still be able to soak in the pool. Um and I think it's delightful. But I do have, from the very first time that I sailed Virgin, I took photos of their signs, their some of their signage, and the fact that they have a lot of accessible bathrooms, especially on the pool deck. Um, but I took photos of the signage. I will email them to you because I find them to be absolutely delightful. Popcorn in the pool sounds like a bad idea. Okay, so don't eat it in the pool, but you know what I mean, like next to it. Years ago, one of my mom's cats used to pee on the cooker. We had to check every time before we used it. Imagine the smell of hot cat piss. I can get you there because I used to live in Jersey with friends of mine. They had a cat who would pee down the furnace grate where the forced air heat came through. Yeah. So it was dispersed throughout the house. Mr. Loves Nose Boops? Good, I'm glad to hear it, Jilbo. What ashes am I rising from, Barb? A lot of them. Bad cough attack? I'm sorry, Anne. A pox on their socks. A pox on their family. A pox on their cow, but not half. Thank you. It is not Pi Day in all of the continental US. I understand, but it is Pi Day here. Yeah, summer, Jill hadn't heard all of it yet. I have done my very best to try and high road it a little bit as much as possible, and I'm not naming names and I'm not trashing people. Um, but to say the last couple of weeks have been exhausting, that's about the most understated that I can put it. Try to avoid the evil day star every chance I get. You and me both, Cinderella's glass slipper. I hide from that shit. It is now Pi Day in all of the continental US. Very nice. Yes, it is. It has been for approximately 7 minutes. I know I can do it, Susan P. I know I can, but I appreciate your confidence in me. You guys always showing up for me. It helps a lot. Mark Hardman, please tell me you typed all of those digits out from memory. Good news is you are so strong and you will get to benefit from the hard work you're putting in. I will in October. Good morning, Brian Lucas. Good to see you. Love the name Go Away Travel. That's right. People ask me what I do for a living, and I tell them I make people go away. If they're real happy, I get to make them go away again. Yes, please feel free to send anyone who wants to travel directly to me. I'm pretty sure I gave you my business card. The only thing that's functional on that right now is the phone number, but I do have a new business email address. Just drop me an email to the one that you have now, and I'll send it out to you. Stupid pneumonia. I'm so sorry. And Hummingbird, do your breathing exercises, ma'am. And remember, suck, don't blow. Hanger Sacto just watched 311 Wild on NPR's Tiny Desk. Very wild. I bet it was. Dang. Go to bed now. See to it those people are gone from mine and Jilbo's cabin with the balcony by tomorrow, okay? Hey, girl, I'm trying. I'm calling a lot more frequently than you know. There's no wait list, so I have to call to check. And I'm trying. You spelled balcony like baloney. That's cute. I was very sick a few weeks ago and I'm still coughing. It's yucky junk going around. Feel better, ladies. Yep. No, Jilbo, you do not have a balcony yet, but I keep calling. I keep calling to check. Question, I seriously want to tattoo my YouTube icon on my lower arm along with some related artwork and text. How painful is the tattoo in that area? Bonus for me, it will piss off my ex-LDS friends. Nice. You know what I'll tell you? This part wasn't bad. This part right here is so close to the little wrist bonies. That was the spicy part. The stuff real close to the wrist, anytime that you're getting close to bone, where the skin is real thin and the bones are real close to the surface, that's where it's going to get spicy. And I can also tell you, do you have any other tattoos, Mark? If you don't have any other tattoos, what I can tell you is this: a tattoo hurts more than you want it to and less than you expect it to. It's going to feel a little hot, maybe, while it's happening. Make sure to have a full stomach before you go so that you don't pass out after the adrenaline rush. Because there's the adrenaline rush and then there's the adrenaline crash. So make sure you have a full tummy before you go in to get it done. But yeah, the actual, this part, the stuff that was the worst, I think, was like the shading on the wisteria and inside the lotus, because there's so much shading work that's done and he's got to go over that a bunch of times. But if it's simple line art like you've got, it shouldn't be that bad. Shouldn't be that bad. So make sure you eat something substantial, like with protein and complex carbs before you go in. You should be fine. And, if you need somebody with you to hold your hand so you don't scream during the tattoo. I mean, your other hand, the one that you're not having, the one attached to the arm you're not having worked on. Bring a friend with you. It's fine. No shame in that. I love you right back, Miss Ann Hummingbird. Made it. Hey, Ms. Marla. Good to see you. Miss Sunrise Dawn, we show up because you're amazing. Thank you so much, darling. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know what? We probably should since Brian Lucas got here and he hasn't had a chance to indulge. Cheers. And love right back to you too, Red. I see you. Heather McLaughlin, can have pie now? I miss Steve Pie Day. I think every day is going to be Steve Pie Day, as long as you keep it Steve Pie Day in your heart. Don't want to have pie on LRH Day? Here's the fun part about Lafayette Day. He hated that his first name was Lafayette, so I use it every chance I get. Is that it's really only the day that the body that he dropped was born. It wasn't a day to celebrate the Thetan inside that body. So I wouldn't sweat it too much. There are too many other people and things to celebrate that aren't Lafayette and his stupid Thetan. Closer to bone, more pain for tattoos. That is true. Do you arrange other trips beside cruises? If so, what kinds of travel? What kind of travel are you interested in? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You just need air, car, and hotel. You just need hotel. You just need a flight somewhere. You want to go on Amtrak. You want to do an expedition. You want to go skiing in the Alps. Club Med, all inclusives. You want to wander through Korea or Japan? Yeah, I can hook that up. I'm actually a Korea travel specialist. I went there a year and a half ago. It was amazing. I spent a week running my ass off, but we saw a lot of stuff and it wasn't enough. So I definitely have to go back. But yeah, I arrange all kinds of travel. If you want to go there, I can probably find a way to get you there. And I can probably find a way to get you there in style. You're the sweetest. I appreciate all that you're doing for me and Barb. Hey, I'm happy to help. I want my clients to be happy. These would be my first tattoo. That's all right, Mark Hardman. Like I said, it's going to hurt more than you want it to and less than you expect it to. I have 5 tattoos. The first one I got was on the back of my neck. And they're like potato chips. You can't have just one. After that one heals, probably before it's fully healed, you're going to want more. Because you'll realize, holy shit, I got through that. It actually wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought. Damn it. And then you're going to start thinking of other art that you want to put on the canvas of your skin. It'll happen. Not sorry. No regrets. Gotta sleep, kitties. Okay, Aunt Cassie, yes. Sleep sweet. Scream all you want. They're used to it. That's true. Thanks for the feedback. I'm gonna do it. I want photos. Pics or it didn't happen, buddy. Also, the other thing, speaking of tattoos and cruises, did you know that Virgin Voyages has a tattoo and piercing shop on board all of their ships? It's true. It's called Squid Ink. Royal Caribbean has a temporary tattoo shop on board. Virgin Voyages has the real fucking deal. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Like remembering Philip Gale, he probably made it up anyway. What if LRH came back as staff member in his org? That would be sweet justice. Right? What if LRH came back as a lowly ass Sea Org member who kept getting busted to the RPF? No, the RPF doesn't exist anymore. Mm-hmm. Here we go. It is said Lafayette Ronald Hubbard didn't have many cups in his cupboard. Commodore to crackpot Navy went batshit crazy. Out of his mouth the nonsense blubbered. Yep. Truer words never spoken. Thank you very much, Brian. I have shown a couple of Hef's tats on here before. That's true. Jasper's throwing a fit. Okay. That's what he do. Red started without us all. That's all right. Anne just wants to go away from fireworks this summer with Corey and her dog. Hell yeah. Ooh. Had a 3-level spinal fusion in my neck and always thought my scar would make a great zipper tattoo. Problem is, I've heard that scar tissue doesn't take ink very well. Damn it. Maya wouldn't take a tattoo in the high C? Oh, I fucking would. I've seen their work. It's amazing. Yeah, I've seen the work that those people on those ships do. What if he came back and had to pay to run around that pole? Yeah, you ain't fucking kidding, Martha. Marla. Why did I call you Martha? What the fuck? I'm sorry. Yeah. Had to pay to run around the pole. Had to eat nothing but rice and beans. I mean, yeah. It's serious. It's serious business. Red was thinking about her next one before she left for the first one. Yep, that's fair. I do much the same. I am always thinking about the next ink. I'm planning like 3 tattoos in advance. Friend of mine has my Lady Coddington's Pressed Fairy book. But one of my next tattoos is going to be one of the fairies from that book tattooed on the back of my thigh, so it looks like I sat on her. I have to be able to make fat jokes about myself. Otherwise, nobody else can. But if I can, it takes a sting out of anybody else making a fat joke about me, because I don't care. So, yeah, I am absolutely gonna get a pressed fairy tattooed on the back of my thigh. I have an idea for a tattoo that involves milk and cheese, which are comic book characters. The pressed fairy book is hilarious, Brian Lucas. And can you imagine how funny it would be if somebody got up, like, if you were, say, on a pool, on the deck of a pool, on a ship, or at a resort, and they got up from their lounger and they were walking their little swimsuited ass toward the bar, and you saw a pressed fairy tattooed on the back of their thigh? How fucking funny would that be? That would crack me right the hell up, so I'm definitely doing it. Um, yeah, no, Hef, you never make fat jokes. Ever. The Not So Graceful Swan, you have that book? Fantastic. Um, but yeah, so that's one of them. I'm gonna get I've had a milk and cheese tattoo in mind for absolutely years. And if you're not familiar with the comic book by Evan Dorkin, even though he trashes out fans of the damn thing, um, I'm a huge fan of milk and cheese. And yeah, I get the joke, Evan. I'm not a moron, but thanks. Um, this program is not sponsored by Evan Dorkin or Milk and Cheese or any comic book publisher anywhere. Also, not sponsored by Steam or Portal or GLaDOS or Aperture Laboratories. Rule of thumb with tattoos, don't get them anywhere you can't cover up, and never get anyone's name except for your children or dead loved ones. Yes, including pets. Yeah, no names. No names. I disagree with the don't get them anywhere you can't cover up. Um, just because things are changing. The world is changing, society is changing, and even if I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, that guy comes so far down on my arm that anytime I reach my arm out, the cuff would slide up above it, so you'd wind up seeing at least that much of it. Yes, I know who Jonathan Colton is. Yes, Jilbo, I do. Code monkey, get up, get coffee. Code monkey, go to job. I know who Jonathan Colton is, and I've never been on the JoCo cruise, and I know people who go every year, and I just can't afford it. I thought the milk and cheese tattoo idea was great when I thought you actually meant milk and cheese. If you've never read the comic Milk and Cheese, you might actually change your mind. It is a carton of milk and a wedge of cheese. I am a carton of spite. I am a wedge of hate. Onward to mayhem. Yeah, yeah. They're they're actually a carton of milk and a wedge of cheese. And I wanted to have the ribbon onward to mayhem, and I wanted to have them running at you, and on the little flap, on Milk's little flap where it had the best buy date, I wanted to have the date that I fled Minnesota to start my life when I was 20. And I've had that idea for a tattoo in my head for literally decades. And Hummingbird, thank you so much for your super chat just because. I appreciate you. Thank you, honey. Jilbo, you adore him? Yeah, I adore him too. I think he's absolutely delightful. And the song Code Monkey is possibly one of the most adorable fucking things I've ever seen in my life. So, yeah, I'm absolutely in love with it. Yep. Summer Savage just sent me the photos of the signatures that she has of her parents on her wrists. That's pretty cool. Also, I have to share something with you because one of your favorites is Skull Island, Jilbo. I also like the one about the zombies. Um, I have to share an email with you that I received from Ms. Rosalind because y'all saw that the other night penis. Apparently, YouTube was playing the penis game and it had Shar Michaels chat up there with the word penis. And I was wearing my Blow Me shirt, and I guess YouTube was just playing the game. Rosalind sent me this email, and I have to share it with you. And I've asked permission, and she said, okay. In high school, my brothers and their friends started to play a game they called the penis game. The premise was that the group would randomly say the word penis in public places, and the next person who said it would say it louder. This would continue until they were intermittently yelling, penis! In whatever public setting they were in. This happened in restaurants, schools, stores, wherever. When my grandfather died, my parents and my siblings all flew out to DC for his funeral. We spent the better part of a week out there with my mother's siblings and my grandfather's friends. My grandfather always stressed my mom. They didn't have the world's best relationship, but she did love him. Regardless, the situation was a lot for her. I mean, as it would be for anybody. Sorry. Interjection. On the way back to the hotel from a family dinner with her sibs and my cousins, she was stressed, and my fully adult brothers started to play the penis game. 10 p.m., walking through the streets of Washington, D.C. It successfully distracted slash horrified her. My sister even started playing, which was hilarious. The next day, after the funeral at Arlington, which was super emotional and beautiful and probably stressful AF, we all went to a restaurant my grandfather liked and, along with the funeral attendees, had a meal together. At some point during the meal, my mom started getting overwhelmed, and suddenly I heard, penis! From my mother. My brothers were horrified and stopped her from doing it again louder. A few people paused, but thought they must have misheard. Or they knew her longer than I did and rolled with it. But yes, at a funeral, in a room full of my grandfather's former colleagues, friends, and students, and immediately across the table from Chris Christopherson, who had been a writing student under my grandfather as an undergrad, my mother randomly projected penis into the room. I thought I needed to share that with y'all because that is a delightful, delightful story. And I approve so hard. That's amazing. Yeah. I remember you saying that, JoJo. Years ago, a patient in a nursing home I worked at got very agitated when I mentioned I was thinking of getting a tattoo and I had to promise never to get one. See, that's harsh. And you know that if you break that promise, they're going to come back and find you. I did retired red. I did get monetized while you were taking a break. I did. It was amazing. I got monetized not only for super chats, which, I mean, honestly, every time one pops up, it still blows my entire mind that it's happening, that people would give their cash to me. Um, but also fully monetized for like ads and shit. So now if I feel like designing merch, I can do that. Shall we play this game on the cruise? Girl, I somehow have the feeling that you play this game every single day of the world. But maybe you don't. Maybe you save it for special occasions, and that's okay too. Maybe that can be our safe word on the cruise. What kind of a safe word is penis? Penneth. Red. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your congratulations. I appreciate you so hard. I just got a terrifying message from somebody, and she knows who she is. Holy shit snacks. Yep. You know what? Depending on where you get it, you shouldn't have to worry about the sagging. Keep it lotioned. You'd be fine. Wait, what? And hummingbird. What's happening? With the utmost class and sincerity, talk my abusive ex into eating a local delicacy? What was she feeding them? You're a bad woman and you do bad things, but I'm glad that you shared with me. So, I may not sleep tonight, but thank you. Love that story. Good job. He ate an extremely large order of Rocky Mountain oysters. That is delightful. Yes, local delicacy indeed. Fantastic. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is a breeze in my hair on the weekend. Yeah. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Karma. No, I don't think we need to clean things up with a porp report. I think we're okay. But you know what? If you insist. What is this goofball doing? This is an extremely goofy porp. Do you see this porp? Look at the goofy porp with the mlem. That is a very, very silly floof. Shelly almost always sits by me when I do the litter boxes, often with this look. I suspect she's making sure that as one of her human slaves scoops the poop to her satisfaction. Well, of course. Of course she does. She's supervising. This is one of Miss Sunrise Dawn's gaggle of cats. Clouder. You lost your pants in a paper shredder? I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew Willis. I imagine that must be traumatic. Why were you wearing paper pants, Andrew? Why? What should you do about it? Well, you could retrieve them and scotch tape them all back together from the shreds. But if it was a cross shredder, then that would be a problem. So I would say you take a bed sheet and make a toga out of it and go to Office Max or yeah, just go. You were wearing normal pants. Why are you getting your pants anywhere near the paper shredder? Were you trying to play some kind of weird mumbly peg involving your toes? I mean, really, what you should do about it is just get new pants and exercise better caution around the paper shredder. Honestly, this isn't really rocket surgery, son. Yeah, get a new paper shredder. Yours might be haunted. Jesus Christ, do you have Stephen King's paper shredder? What the fuck? Is it like the Mangler? Is it the Hadley Watson 5000 paper shredder? Come on now. Did you Your pants had holes in them? Okay, well, you know what? They got more holes now. I don't know why you got close enough to let your pants get ripped off by the paper shredder, but they probably had a lot of holes in them. Or your paper shredder is possessed. So call an old priest, a young priest, and um Target or TJ Maxx or Kohl's or whatever. But honestly, come on now. You need to make better choices around the shredder. Do better, Andrew. You're Andrew Willis, not Wesley Willis. Should you leave your pants in the paper shredder? Did you come visit me from FARC? Did they have a name tag in them? Who's gonna know that they're your pants? Are you at work? I mean, we need more information here. I feel like I'm being trolled. But also, I mean, it oh, there you go. Rosalind for the win. See, this is the real fucking MVP right here. Use the reverse function and pull them out. Yes, you are at work. Okay. Use the reverse function and pull them out. Find a 24-hour Walgreens. Put on whatever's left of your pants. Go to the 24-hour Walgreens, buy yourself some cheap PJ pants, and go the fuck on back to work. If you're in Europe, other stores are open. Go there. Get you some pants. Find a place that does one day, same day delivery. Hide in your office. Hide behind the paper shredder. Just make sure you keep your action away from the paper shredder. Don't go making stupid choices around the paper shredder again. Yeah, I mean, do you have a lifeline you can call? Somebody that you know? Any friend in the world? You call them. You say, "Hey, bro, hook a man up. I need some pants." It's not that hard. Call a friend, call Postmates, make it happen. Leave the pants in the paper shredder. Sounds somewhat industrial. This isn't difficult. I believe in you. You're a grown ass adult. Make better choices. Apparently, some of them live right next door to paper shredders and Hummingbird. Who, me? No, ma'am. No, sir. No person. No, I dropped a massive deuce earlier today, so actually I'm not. I'm completely emptied of it. But you can go bye-byes now. You put some Kleenex tissues in the paper shredder? Why would you do that? I think maybe the level of intellect. No, that one. This one. Yeah. Okay, go away now. Bye-bye. And these are the dipshits in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. Yeah, these are the dipshits in the neighborhood. The people that you ban each day. Fuck. I mean, at least they're amusing, right? Oh, nope. Massive deuce earlier today, so definitely not full of shit. Devoid of shit, as twere. Now Phil has to go potty. You know what? Phil's not the only one. So do I. So I think I'm gonna. I know, right? Because I just fucking burst into song. I have to. I have no choice, really. This is just what happens. Um yeah, care for JC, no point in getting riled up. I and if they amuse me, then that makes them mad because they're not supposed to bring any joy into my life. They're just supposed to be like, "Ooh, you mad, bro?" Monkeys. I gotta laugh at them because they're dumb. It's just dumb. Come on, man. Up your game. People, places, and perspectives. Hi. Yeah, you just caught you know what? And that's all that there was just there wasn't a whole lot of it. I mean, you just got here. I don't know how long ago you got here, but it really hasn't been going on for that long, but it was just dumb. Come on, people. Do better. Do better. Couldn't think of anything but pants in a shredder. Why is there a song that's reminding me of? Can't wear the shredder pants. Oh, shit. Oh, it hurts. Shit. Ow. Oh my god. Please. I don't want to pee myself. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna be laughing for like fucking ever right now, and it is so difficult for me to not wet my pants. Oh my god. Do that again? Okay. Oh, of course we have to play with them for a little bit before we toss them. Of course. What fun is it otherwise? What did I miss? Okay, did you leave while the guy was telling us about how he caught his pants in a shredder and he was at work? Um, and I'm like, somebody said couldn't think of anything better but pants in a shredder, and I'm like, why does that remind me of a song? And and I couldn't remember what song it was reminding me of, but in the meantime, my brain served up "Can't Wear the Shredder Pants." And so, yeah. So now I've got Eddie Vedder and other songs, and it's just, I mean, fuck. I'm sorry, Ann Hummingbird. I know that you have a bunch of stitches. Please brace with pillows before you laugh. I'm so sorry. It just fell out of my face. I can't help it. I'm fucking crying. Holy Lord. You guys, I'm going to wet my pants. So I should probably go. Shred up pants. Oh, shit. If you want to destroy my shredder, whoa. Oh my god. Wear your pants when you go to work. Walking out the door, I'll shred 'em off. Oh my god, shredder pants. Can't wear the shredder pants. Lord have mercy. Somebody help me. Zeno? Oh, you're trapped in a mountain. Damn it. All right, y'all. He don't have a shred of a pants. AF. Ow. Ow. You guys. Holy Jesus. Pour some shredder on me. Mm, to remove my pants. Oh my shit. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I love you all so much. I'm so glad you were here with me for that. This is incredible. You people, I love you. All right, I'm gonna go. Otherwise, I'm gonna wet my pants in this chair, and I don't want to do that. I love you so much. I'm so glad you're here. I know, I just fucking double tapped it big time too. All 48 of you. There were up to 60 at one point. It was bonkers. Um, please check to see if you're still subscribed. If you need to resubscribe, please do so. I've dropped down a few. But if you haven't subscribed yet and you're just lurking, I appreciate your privilege to lurk, and I'm not going to out anybody, but please at least subscribe and tickle my bell. Select all for all the notifications so that you know when my random ass is going to go online. Because, I mean, I never know when my random ass is going to go online until about 5 minutes before I do so. Hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. Subscribe. You've clearly seen that we have super chats enabled if you wish to support the channel in a way that isn't having 30% devoured by YouTube. PayPal and the Venmo that Denver Stevo made me get are down below. And all of your contributions are greatly appreciated. And I'm putting them to really good use. Like, new business cards, firing up the business, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the website, paying bills, all that shit. So it's all being put to good use. And I appreciate all y'all. Thank you so much. Please leave comments down below. If you want people to subscribe to your channel, leave a comment down below and say something about it so that all we have to do is click on your profile picture and you'll be, then we can just subscribe from there. It's easy peasy. George and Wheezy. And in the meantime, Xenu. Whoa. One for the road. That's a right, Ann Hummingbird. You don't have to have a channel. I appreciate you being here. And I want you to heal up just as fast as you can, my love. I'm so happy for all of y'all. I hope that you sleep sweet. I hope that you rest well. I hope that you have a good day if your day is just beginning, or if your day starts in a few hours. And on March 14th, since that's what it is now, go out and eat yourself some pie. It's Pie Day. Be kind, be full of love, and have boundaries like a motherfucker. Peace to you.